I got home around 11:30 p.m. and the first thing I wanted to do was call Kiana. But it was so late. I mean, her mother loves me, but it was also 11:30. I know she will call me tomorrow since it's my birthday, but I want to tell her now. I changed my clothes and called Champion to let him know I got home. Thankfully, everyone is already in bed at my house. Hello, I'm home. Okay, good. You okay? Yeah, why? Just asking, baby. Just asking. There is a brief silence. What they doing with you for your birthday? Probably just going to get something to eat and invite Kiana. Your pop's coming. Yeah, why? I just had sex with his daughter. I'm a little nervous. I am not telling that man anything. I start laughing. He starts laughing. Why you ask if I was okay? Because I know you didn't really do anything with Saga. You did, but you didn't. Oh, I'm good, champ. We stay on the phone until around 3 a.m., but exactly midnight, he told me happy birthday. I wake up to my mother, Sharif, and the kids singing me happy birthday very loudly and off key. I squint my eyes because I fell asleep with the shade up and the sun was very bright. I could barely see them. As I'm trying to adjust my eyes, my mother sits Chandel on the bed and he gums the side of my face. Reefy leans closer to my face. Summer, wake up! Reefy, I'll be deaf if you keep that up. My mother and Sharif start laughing. Thank you, everyone. Call Kiana so she can meet us to take you to eat at 4, but it's almost 1, so start moving. I nod my head with my eyes still closed. My father is coming? Yeah, he said he'll meet us there, my mother says as she picks Chandel up off my back. I reach my hand above my head to call Kiana's house, and Latrell picks up after the second ring. Hello. Hey, Trell, let me talk to Kiana. Happy birthday, ugly, he says loudly. I start laughing. Thanks. Kiana's parents' wedding anniversary was my birthday, so no one in her house ever forgot my birthday since we've been friends. Ugly Kiana, ugly Summer is on the phone, Latrell shouts away from the receiver but loud enough that I could still hear. Kiana takes the phone and whispers, ugly bitch, to Latrell. Happy birthday, Sum! Thank you. Get dressed and come to my house. Already dressed, putting on my shoes, and walking up there. Okay, I'll get in the shower. Ma will let you in. Okay. She sounds intrigued by my sense of urgency, but I know she is going to wait until she gets here, which might be much faster now. I gather some stuff and go take myself a shower. I didn't take long, maybe 20 minutes. I came out wrapped in a towel and walked into my room with Kiana sitting on my bed. Girl, I say as I walk in. Yeah, so what's up? What you mean? I try to play it off as if I don't have something to say. Summerine, I have known you since you were 10 years old. You got some shit to say. When she realized she cursed kinda loud, she repeats the sentence but whispers when she gets to shit. If she heard you, she heard you. Whispering ain't changing it. Yeah, but she ain't white. She's like off white or black and white. She is gonna hit me, then call Felicia and make her hit me too. Felicia is Kiana's mother. Ain't that the truth? I had panties on under my towel, so I turned my back to Kiana and put a shirt on. I don't care about your white chocolate titties. What information you holding? Lauren really pregnant? I start laughing. She will be one day, but no. So? I open my door to make sure no parental figures are being nosy and then I close it back. I kinda, sorta, fuck Champion. I was expecting her to hit me, but when she didn't, I spread my fingers and peeked through. She has a shocked face, but when she sees my eyes, she starts smiling. Bitch. Like, y'all fucked or you made him stop like you did Tay? No, he finished. And then we did it again. I covered my eyes with my hands but peeked through 2 fingers. Her jaw drops again. Summer! I know. Is his dick big? Y'all together now? I mean, he been wanting a title and I was just feeling bad, but I guess we are. I don't want to press it now and seem like a clingy girl. His mother introduced me to their family as his girl. I ain't seen nothing. Then he gave me this bracelet. I extend my wrist. Bitch, it has a C on it. Oh my God. This is so cute. Right? Then he engraved a C on the half of the necklace I gave him and put an S on the side he wears, and he had it on. Okay, y'all together. Just randomly call him your man so he knows. I pick up the cocoa butter and start lotioning my legs. I look over at Kiana, who's still smiling. It hurts some? Yeah, but he was patient. That's why y'all fucked twice. His dick is big? Sorry to ask questions about your man. I start laughing. I mean, I haven't felt too many, but he is a nice size. Bigger than Tay? Before I could answer, she says, sorry. I mean, his shit wasn't too small either, but Champion is a little bigger and a little thicker. Summer, she says loudly. I giggle. You had sex? For real? Y'all used a condom? She whispers. Yeah. Just as she was about to say something, the phone rang and I pick it up and it says, Woodson. Hello? Hey, baby. I got some rounds to do. I just wanted to tell you happy birthday again. I'll call you tonight. If I don't call you by 10, call me around 11:30. I should be back by then, okay? Thank you. And okay. All right, bye. Bye. I hang up and put the receiver back. He really likes you, some. I really like him too. I'm still trying to process everything. I continued getting dressed so we could leave. I put my hair up into a messy bun for the day since everyone was waiting on me. I had on a Tommy Hilfiger tube top that is quite popular. Aaliyah wore it and Destiny's Child. I wore it just like they did with the baggy overalls. I put on my hoop earrings and I slide on my white ups. Yes, they're still looking crispy. You know, you don't get too many wears out of them before they look crazy. But I'm doing well. You look cute, Kiana says as if she didn't watch me get dressed. I twirl for her anyway. Thank you. We both start laughing and head out of my room to the living room. Finally, my mother says as she gets up off the couch to pick up Chandel off the floor. Sharif, let's go! She screams towards the back. Reefy and Cheyenne come running out the back and Sharif strolls. We're going to Nakasaki, a Chinese Jamaican fusion restaurant in Rosedale, Queens. You didn't invite Lauren? My mother asks as we walk out the door. I figured you wouldn't let her come, so I didn't even bother. My mother doesn't reply to my comment. I would have, but I hate hearing how her name is in the streets, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we get into the car and make our way to the restaurant. There was a little bit of traffic, and we arrived almost minutes to 4. I hope they don't give us any issues, my mother says. We just about on time. We should be fine, Sharif replies. I take Chandel out of his car seat, but Sharif takes him from me. Reefy and Cheyenne hop out. We walk into the restaurant, and the lights are dimly lit. Nice little ambiance. I see my father already sitting at the table, but I also see my Uncle Ty and my sisters Jazz and Asia. I am so shocked. My jaw drops a little bit. Happy birthday! Jazz and Asia scream almost in unison. Other people in the restaurant turn to look. Thank you, I shout back. My father and uncle stand up to give me hugs and tell me happy birthday as they hug me. My father hands me a card. It felt a little thick, so I know it's money in it. My uncle digs into his pocket and hands me a small knot of money. It's almost my birthday too, Uncle Ty Jazz says. We all start laughing. I put the money into the pocket of my overalls. Jazz and Asia stand up to give me a hug, and then everyone settles back down to start ordering. I ordered shrimp and broccoli from the Chinese side, a small order, and a small order of oxtails. This place is like your boo all wrapped up in one. You'll miss him? Kiana whispers to me, which makes me start laughing. Jazz looks in our direction. I don't know if she heard Kiana. Not that I care. I'll tell Jazz and Asia myself. I hope my father will let my sisters come back to the house for a bit. My mother tells the place it's my birthday, so the staff came over singing. My father ordered a cake for the whole table. Kiana, Jazz, and Asia screamed the loudest for the most attention. I start laughing. I really didn't care for all the attention that came with this, but I appreciate the gesture. After we finish our cake, my dad says he's coming back to my house because he needed to talk to Sharif anyway. I never told my father or Sharif I know he sells drugs with them. I guess saving the information for when I need it. My father, Sharif, and Uncle Ty were all trying to pay the bill and refusing to split it three ways. After a bit of none of them letting up, they finally divided the bill. They all gave the waitress her own tip. Men egos are wild. Reminded me of the time at the diner with Ace, Clue, and Fame. I hope Ace and Clue are okay. And when they get back, everything is settled. Murder never has a statute of limitation, so they can always get in trouble for this. Well, Clue, but you know what I mean. We get back to my house. Kiana, my sisters, and I head straight to my room. I take my sneakers off almost instantly when we walk in. Before we could even settle for real, Jazz was on my ass like a hawk. What bull Kiana was talking about? Kiana widened her eyes in a bit dramatic but more comical sense than really surprised. Asia crosses her legs in a comical but attentive way to listen to the story, which makes me laugh. Oh my god, y'all. Oh, your god, this boo. I'm sure she said that too, Kiana says under her breath. I playfully kick her foot. You fucking? Jazz whispers loudly. I kick my door closed with my foot from sitting on my bed. Girl, I say back towards Jazz. Yeah, so let me see a picture. I start laughing. Jazz, you gotta relax. Wait, some you fucking for real? Asia asked, sounding shocked. I mean, thanks, Kiana. This is our sisters. She starts laughing, which makes me start laughing. This the same nigga you told me about on the phone? I thought y'all broke up. Yeah, we did. This is someone else. Okay, bitch, Jazz exclaims. I start laughing. I catch them up about everything. So, what happened to your future ex boyfriend Boogie? Asia says as I'm done with everything. I start laughing. Who is Boogie, bitch? Jazz questions. Yes, bitch. Kiana chimes in and smiles with enthusiasm, which makes me laugh even harder. Boogie is the brother of Asia's boo. Asia chokes on her spit. Yeah. I start laughing. So now, you talk, Asia, because this is bullshit. This is why we need to speak more often. Nothing happened for real. She starts blushing. We did kiss though. Jazz is 15 now, and Asia is 13. Let me find someone to kiss. All I did was become Crip. We all start laughing so hard. Asia, you kissed Khalil? She starts to blush. Yeah, like 3 days ago. And who you kissing on, Kiana? Jazz questions aggressively. No one. He got me jumped. She rolls her eyes. I could tell by her demeanor it bothered her. How could it not? She wasn't in love, but she definitely liked him. Wait, I need this story because why you didn't get him jumped? Kiana starts explaining and we spend the next few hours just talking. My Uncle Ty aggressively knocks on the door and opens it just as fast as he knocked. What if I was naked? I changed your white ass. I already saw it. Asia, Jazz, we about to go. Summer, give me a hug. I get up and I walk toward my uncle semi-reluctantly. As I wrap my arms around him, he hugs me tight. Ow! I still want to snap your fucking neck. He kisses me on my forehead. My father walks in mid-interaction and looks at all of us sternly. The only one who looks a little nervous is Kiana. Daddy, why you coming here like you a prison guard? Asia asks. Making sure you little niggas is acting right. Well, what could we be doing with y'all out there? Jazz asks, looking confused. Anything, he replies, trying to keep the tempo. Like what? I ask. This is exactly how I know you don't fuck them up enough, Uncle Ty says. We start laughing. Uncle Ty, you don't hit your daughter though. After a few hours with y'all, I know I need to. Even Kiana had to laugh. Jazz and Asia didn't have much to grab, so they were pretty much out the door quickly. We all agreed we needed to spend more time together and reach out to Chrissy even more. We spoke very sporadically, maybe when school starts again, since everyone will be in the house more often than not. Kiana left with them too, since my dad offered a ride. I plopped back on my bed and started flipping through the channels. I want to call Champion, but I don't want to seem extra clingy now. Is it extra clingy though? As I'm sitting with my thoughts, I hear my mother scream my name from the front of the house. I get out my bed to see what she wants because, let me just say yes, I'll never hear the end of it.